Welcome back, folks, to Let's Play Evoland. When last we left off, we've managed to get one half of the medallion we need to get into the Black Citadel, and the game has told us in no unsubtle terms where we need to go to get the other half, and we're probably going to have to use Sid's airship to get there quickly. But before we do that, we're going to go to places where we can hopefully use the bombs to unlock places we couldn't get to before. And to do that, we're going to have to do some travelling, which means more combat. And the combat is good because that means we get more gliz so that we can get that rare card. We're going to need that rare card if we're going to have any hopes of defeating the card master in town. I imagine defeating him all the way up to the champion level match will give us something really good. Let's just hope it's not a big pile of money, because I imagine there aren't many more things that we can get with money. At least until near the end of the game, because as we all know, there's always one final shop right before the final boss. Victory is ours, and 400 gliz. We're going to need a fair bit more gliz, and we only have 8 out of 23 cards. We're going to need a lot more cards before we're done. I wonder how many cards I've missed. There are probably a fair few in the first area that we're not going to be able to easily access until we have that airship. And I know we're going to be getting the airship, because you always end up getting the airship at some point in a game. You can ride on it once and not own it, but eventually it will become yours. And hopefully you're able to pilot it, because, let's face it, Kikoskia doesn't have his airship pilot's license. He didn't do the studying, and he didn't do well in the test whatsoever. Maybe Karis can pilot it. I highly hope so. Avante! Thee was had at, but we were not able to triumph. But the second time around, we were victorious, and we've reached level 9. And so has Karis. Now we need to go over here to get back to the mine, and here is another giant, turtle. Let's see if we can take you on. We probably can, considering we've had this exact same encounter before. A little bit more healing. We really don't need it, but it's nice to keep our health topped up. Also, we're really not taking very much damage from the Zoombas anymore, which is good. It means we can do a lot of grinding here. Alright, you X-crystal that. Aha! You can now one-shot those. And that's good to know. You managed to sneak in one attack, but it was a failed attack, and that is brilliant. 400 more gliz. We're inching closer slowly but surely. And one more encounter before we get into the cave of no money. I'm surprised that the enemies do not drop any money in the caves. You'd think that they'd drop something that you could pick up, but no! No money at all! That's alright though, we'll get more money on the way to the other place. And this is when we find out if the game actually remembers that you've solved puzzles. Here's the hoping. 220 gliz, and back we go into the Noria Mines. We want to go over to here, and we want to go... Let's see, that brings us... Does this bring us back to the entrance? It may have brought us all the way back to the entrance. No, this is where we fought the boss, wasn't it? Yes, this was. So that is good. The game doesn't just dump us right back to the original entrance. Well, we're here. Why don't we get a little bit more health? And we're going to go over to here and use that bomb. And that'll get us to this here. Aha! What's in the secret treasure chest? A star! I thought it would be either a star or a card. Worth getting either way. How many of those do we have? We have 12 out of 30. What's our chances of getting all 30 of them? Roughly 0, but I'll give it my all. Now, over here... Oh, was you. And we can take care of you. Unfortunately, this sword isn't great at dealing with you in one hit. But 2 is fine. And now we shall deal with this one. This leads us to another chest. Brilliant. And in here is another star. But there is one area that we cannot get to. There's one area where there are goodies hidden just out of reach, and it's not over here. No, it's not. was a little further along. There's the skeleton. How do you do? A few hits here and oh, you'll be gone. It's this one here. Now, what am I missing here that will... Well, that's a little awkward. That will prevent me from getting there. There's probably something. It will probably involve the bow. Can't push that. I'll have to think on that one. I got the ones that I know how to get, but that one's going to elude me for a little longer. Let us leave for now. And we leave the way we came. This way. And up. And this way. And then we're going to quickly pop over to the area with the shrine so that I can get the destructible wall that I missed there, because was there something I missed there? Through here we go. Also, this person does look a little bit familiar. I'm sure it's just a coincidence. Let's keep going. This also gives us an opportunity to get even more levels and be dramatically over-leveled for the next overworld area. Oh, who are we kidding? The enemies are probably going to get a lot more tricky. Alright, we'll fight you. You're gone. We'll fight you. You're gone. My, that X-Crystal ability is getting extremely powerful. Here's to hoping it gets even more powerful. Right, 2,300... Actually, 2,530. I got the 5 and the 3 mixed up there. Silly me, we're going to need a lot more glizz before we get that rare card. Hopefully that rare card will be sufficient for us to win the hard challenge. Also, why am I having you attack? That is a silly thing to do. We'll get you to X-Crystal. X-Crystal is just so much more powerful. Aha! Ooh, you survived on 1 hit point. And as we all know, as long as you've got 1 hit point, you can work at 100% capacity. You can fight just as well as you can on full health as you can with 1. At least that's what most RPGs have taught me. There's another Epidia and some Zoombas. I'm surprised we haven't had an encounter with 2 or 3 Epidias yet. There are only so many encounters that we can have, it would seem. No super rare one just yet. Now I'm hopeful that the overworld puzzles in the area with the shrine are still solved, because that will make doing this part a lot easier. Though knowing my luck, that's not going to be the case. 1 Epidia, soon it will be an Adedia! Haha! See what I did there? Never mind, let's keep going. Over here we go. Okay, let's see how much we need to redo. Hopefully very little. There's that. And this will, if we do this, we'll... I'm not actually sure why I've done that. I don't know why I've done that. That is a silly thing to do. I don't think we do need to do it, because I think we have gotten rid of the... Oh. The shrub is, Oh yes, we do need to do that, because we need to get past the shrub. Silly me! And to think I was just here, and I've made that mistake already. Okay, that is... Yep, these puzzles have already been solved. That is good, because that means we can very quickly go through this area and get to the thing that I missed that is probably just going to contain a star. Also, have at thee! And have at thee! And have at thee! In here is where I want to go, actually. This is where I want to be. Not down that hole, though. Down the hole is not a good place to be. Need to be careful of the bats. There you go, you're gone and you're gone. We're gonna go this way. Over to here because of... Oh! Not because of the hole in the ground that I just fell into. Darn it. It's okay, and I nearly just fell through that hole too. Honestly, I've been through this area before. I wouldn't be surprised if you didn't believe me, though. Careful. Carefully does it. Over here, up here. Then we switch to the bomb. Yep, I thought there was something hidden there. I looked back and thought, there's something there. Is it a star? Is it a card? It's a star. Okay, we have the star. Good to know. Now, let's make our way... Yeah, that's a quick way to get back. It's alright. We'll regain that health. As we all know, healing from lava is easy. It's that easy, actually. Okay, we can go this way. Hit this to revert things back to 2D form. And then just get out of here, because I think we found all of the secrets that are at least easily accessible. Also, we'll just deal with you. Ooh, careful. It's a little harder to hit you when everything is 2D. But hit you we can. There we go. Everything is back to normal. But you know what isn't back to normal? We need to get that card. Which means we need to do some money grinding. Actually, did we get some money from there? Because we have 3,200... Actually, we did fight some encounters on the way to here. So that's probably where that money came from. We need some encounters with lots of cash. Lots and lots of cash. This one I don't think has too much, but at the very least we're going to get a lot of levels so that we're more than ready for the next area. I imagine we're not meant to get this card just yet. I imagine the game presumes that you'll come back here later on and use the money that you have from exploring later areas to get the card. But I'm the kind of player that when given the opportunity to go and get something now that only requires a little bit of grinding, I will certainly do that. And a testament to a good game is the fact that I can happily grind in it and it's still enjoyable. And this game most certainly is enjoyable. The battles are simple enough that you can quickly get through them and earn little bits of money here and there. This one promises to be a lucrative one. It also promises to be one that is turtle-tastic. Let's do some healing. Don't want to perish. Also, that heal is getting better as well, and I like that. Alright, are you gone? You are gone! 2 hits will reliably take care of you. Brilliant. Have at thee! And now, X Crystal. And that is 400 gliz and level 10. I like getting more levels. Levels are good. What if we go... Ooh, if we go beyond the... I'm thinking if we go beyond the town to the next area, we could maybe do the grinding a bit faster. Let's experiment, shall we? How ready are we in terms of levels for the next area? My guess is probably not at all, but we'll give it a go. 320 gliz, and we can heal for free. No run function yet. I imagined running is something that we will unlock later. At least that's the hope. Don't mind me. I'm just going this way, and I'll play cards with you later. I need 10,000 gliz first. Let us save. And heal. Brilliant. Onwards we go into the terrible place. Now, how difficult are these fights going to... Ooh! I see the reference here. Ooh! Fire! That's going to be, yeah, that's pretty much what I thought it would be, but that's going to be a little bit more tricky to take care of. Actually, no. 2 hits will take care of these just fine. Do hurt, though. Now, how much money do you give? The answer is... not much more than the, fights on the other side. This place actually isn't a lot better for grinding in terms of money. I was expecting it to be better. Then again, what things can live in this area considering the waste slowly spreading and consuming everything it touches? This place really isn't doing so well. It really isn't. I'll have you heal. And then we will have at these some more. Brilliant. 300 gliz. We'll fight one more fight, because right now, this area isn't that great. 2 more of these, and they take 2 hits each. No, I think I'm going to go back to the other area. I really think I am. The area that we're in is just not good for cash. It's probably good for experience, though. It's also good for being foreboding and full of sinisterness. Look at the wastes. Look at them destroy the world! We must do whatever we can to stop it. Let's head back. Yeah, that was not a great place to do grinding, though we are halfway there now. We are halfway there. Let's heal, let's save, and let's continue. This'll be worth it. Oh, trust me, it'll be worth it. Back we go. Fortunately, there aren't too many screens to this town. There are some towns in role-playing games that have absolutely huge areas that they encompass, and lots of hidden things too. Okay, back to encounters that are a lot simpler and a lot faster too. You have to do a, well, one hit there got the kill. You have to do a sort of balancing act of ease of completion in the fights compared to the amount of money that you earn. See, this fight here is already going to earn us more money than the version of this beyond the village. Just because there is another one of the Zoombas. Now I want you to attack this one, and then I'll have Karis attack the turtle. Lots of little hits happening here, but we shouldn't be too bad. There we go. Have you attack this one. And we're only just managing to not kill them. That's fine. You can finish that one off, and you can finish this one off. And that gave us 400 gliz, which is nearly a 10th of the way there. Well, it's 10th of the way there if we get another fight like that. It's more like nearly a 20th of the way there. I'm thinking about grouping them up together, the encounters. Now we're a 20th of the way there. But we're already halfway there. Either way, we're getting closer. Kikoskia, the master of maths. This, by the way, is a lie. Let's attack you. And we still haven't taken you out. That's okay, though. We can take out one of these, hopefully. And we did! Wow, that was quite a hit. Maybe there are crits, but they're just not showing up. We can quite reliably know when the Atawin is going to attack, and that's nice. Also, 6,570. Who wants to bet that we're actually going to want all this money for the next area that we go to? We'll get there and immediately there'll be a thing saying, hey, you want to buy this awesome suit of armor? It's going to cost you 20,000. And then I will lament that I should have really saved the money instead of getting the card. But we're going to need the card anyway, aren't we? Yes, we are. The grinding is going very quickly, though. And I still like this music. Also, we're level 11 now. We're going to be very over-leveled. But I typically am over-leveled by the time I get to certain areas. Oh. Careful. Get you there. And we... Oh, a miss. I like misses. Also, you need to do some healing if, that is, Kikoskia doesn't finish this one off. And, of course, Kikoskia finishes this one off. The game does not give me access to, a sacred bow. Do we have a sacred bow? Is that what it's called? The sacred bow? Much better than a normal bow, that's for sure. Alright. Hit you? That was only 19 that we dealt there. Better heal up. We're starting to take a few, nasty hits. Alright, try again. And again, no, defeat there. A little bit more healing. We're gonna need it. There we go. Good as new. Now we can take care of you. I wonder if we need to use X-Crystal on the Atawin, because the Atawin has armor such that our sword is not as good as taking care of it. I'm going to test that out the next time we find an Atawin. And thus, Kikoskia and Karis did not care about the world slowly deteriorating, and instead spun around in circles looking for things to fight. But it was important, because cards! That is the strange disconnect in games like this, games that are event-driven. The world can be about to end for a very long time, Final Fantasy VII had the whole, well, things are going really badly and we only have so long before everything ends, but that so long lasts for as long as you like. You could sleep for in-game years and everything will still be on the verge of destruction. And then there are a few games that actually present a time limit to you and go, hey, the world's about to end? Well, you only have this long. Quite literally. Alright, we have another Atwin. I'm gonna test that whole, physical attacks dealing less damage. So you're gonna attack the Zumba, and you're going to use X Crystal on the Atwin. 36. That is much better. Okay, magic attacks on the Atwin in the future. And there we go! Turtle Soup, you have killed 10 Atwin. Ooh! There's an achievement that we can gain in combat. There's a number of achievements, I imagine, that we can gain in combat. I wonder if there's one for killing lots of Zumbas. Either way, even grinding has its purpose here. Gaining achievements. And maybe all the achievements unlocked will get us the super duper awesome rare card. That is the rarest of all the cards. Also, you can hit that one. 320, that gives us 8,770. One appears here. It's pretty massive, and its stinger still hurts even now. But our defense is slowly rising, and each time it rises, these enemies will deal that much less. Alright, one Apidgia, one Zumba. We can take care of both of you. And imagine that this rare card, if you will, is not especially good. I was checking to see if that was Kikoskia and not Karis. Imagine it being rubbish. The best cards that you can get... Ooh, a miss there too. The best cards that you can get in these games, even the rare ones, are ones that are only situationally good. Ones that are entirely undefeatable would kind of break the card game. So you'll have one with, say, a 9... 2 7s and a 2. And it's the 2 that is the weak point. We'll attack you. You're gone. That's 120 glirs. And we need only 770 or so, which isn't too many encounters. I'm actually going to have Karis heal if this survives, which it didn't. It did not. I'm surprised there are any enemies left at all. Ooh, this is going to be a good one. This is going to be a good one for money. Alright, you take care of that. You didn't, but that's okay. You hit this. And then we'll have you hit this one. That one's gone. And now... magic for healing. I think we can deal with this using, yep, one attack. And then, a little bit more... no, not that. Selected the wrong one. A little bit more healing. Just to top off our health. And then, we can deal with you. 400 glirs. 250 to go. One decent encounter, like this one, will get us the money that we need to get the card. Will it be worth it? Who can say? I know there are many people out there who would see the opportunity to get a card and jump at the chance. And that's what I'm doing. Maybe this card will help us defeat the, level 12. It won't help us to defeat level 12, but my, are we going to have no money after we've bought this. Maybe we'll get an achievement for spending lots of money on a card. Let's find out. Go this way round so as not to be pushed by the small child, and we'll buy the rare card. Undead King. Why do I get the feeling we are going to fight an undead king? Either way, when we come back, folks, we're going to try the hard card game, and then we're going to talk to Sid. I imagine Sid's seen us around town going, oh, there they are, they must be back, and where are they going? Oh, that's okay, I'll just wait. They're surely gonna come here, right? No, there they go. Such is the lot of waiting on the hero. You could be waiting a long time. And so, I'll catch you next time, folks, and I'll see you then. Later.